Okay. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live?
What's fucking good?
Whoa! What's up, Mr. Asuan? I've been doing pretty good. How are you? Usernamer, what's up? What's up? How's it going? What's up, Evan? Savannah, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. How we all doing? How we all doing? Welcome, welcome. How is everyone? Okay, so, as you might be able to tell by the title of the stream, we're going to be planning a new building here, which is going to be pretty exciting for me. So yeah, I am going to get right into it. Roxy, thank you for the heart me, the go popular, the 4 heart puffs, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Why is TTS delay still on?
I think that's just kind of how it is, to be honest. I think that is kind of how it is. Okay, so I was doing some AFK trying to get a little bit more gold for our 10k sub monument, which I'm still trying to work on. Still not quite there yet, but we are getting ever so closer. Let me take one of these and take one of these. Put this down here real quick. There you go. And then let me throw away my rest of my inventory real quickly. I know it is quite nice. Very, very nicey. Keep my wings on me, shall we? Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is empty out the gold that I AFK'd. Not much, but every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. Finally, one day, I will hopefully have enough gold. When that day is, I'm not too sure, but hopefully one day. Hopefully one day. Okay, so we're gonna make all this into gold ingots, slowly but surely. Like so. Seems like it's a lot of gold ingots, or nuggets, but when you condense it down, it really doesn't turn into that much. Okay. And then at some point for this new library build, we're gonna have to plan out some sort of tracking system for every single enchantment book in the game that I would want to get from them, so that we can achieve everything. That is the goal anyways. That is the goal. I am not, Keegan, I am not. Also, for any of you guys who know who Jibby the cat is, he is also here right now, as you can see. He loves getting in the middle of my business. So he is currently here, for anyone who missed him. He's examining my cough drops at the moment. Yes, all cats do that. You are correct. Oh, look at this man. So guilty. So guilty. Yes, I switched to Java a little over a year ago. His name is Jibby. Jibby. It's Jibby the cat. Alright, let me get more gold bars. After this AFK session, we got 4 and a bit stacks of gold blocks, which is a very small amount, considering how many I need for that 1 subscriber monument, so we'll get there eventually. Yeah, I noticed that too, Keegan. TC with the 55 stream watch stream. You know what that means? That means 55 big boobs. No, but thank you so much, TC, for always showing up for 55 streams in a row. You are an absolute legend. WTC all around. WWTC. I appreciate you, man. Hell yeah. Yes, I was able to switch almost everything. I think just a lot of the chests got bugged. Other than that, I was able to get everything. I did lose some items within chests. And yeah, that's just how it went. Okay, so let's go ahead and add our gold to our stockpile that we're saving up. We're saving up for about 3 shulker boxes worth of gold blocks to hopefully have eventually, so that we can build. Right now we are at like maybe 1 and a bit. Still have a while to go. The shovel name is yellow because when this world was still on Bedrock Edition, you can color code the names of your tools in the game. So when I color coded the names of my tools on Bedrock Edition and then moved to Java, the colors stayed. But you cannot normally do that on Java, so I don't really know how they're still there. But they still are. Which I think is pretty neat. What's up, Hida? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so for those of you guys who weren't here for the last stream, we built this building right here, which is our Potion Cafe rooftop bar. So, as we can see, a quick little tour of this building. We have some little seating areas. We have a nice little inside bar area where we can get different drinks from the baristas and stuff. And then if we go to the second floor here, we can see that we have an actual like farm potion brewery set up so that I can make potions for my villager infection and curing. I have some water here to get waters for potion bottles. We have chests to store anything we need. And then on the rooftop here, we have like a rooftop bar looking thing. So you'll have your center island with the barista stations, and then you have some other dispenser things on the side. And then you have this nice rooftop view of kind of the inner city as well as some apartments. So you can see kind of some cool stuff going on off the ledge here. Maybe when my chest monster gets moved, we can actually occupy these pieces of land with other buildings so that you have more to look at. But yeah, this is what we were building last stream, which I think turned out really, really nice. And it looks really nice with shaders too. Gotta make sure it looks nice with shaders. I also learned that zombies can break down copper doors. I could have swore that copper doors would have been like iron doors to where zombies couldn't break them. But I guess that's not how that works. Which is interesting. Very, very interesting. Anyways, let's see what we can empty out into these chests here. No, it doesn't really, Brian. No, I don't know. It's just not really my style. Advice to stay motivated, keep coming up with ideas. If I'm being honest, making content on it. You know, even if nobody's watching it, that kind of format keeps you motivated to keep going. I think I've changed my answer to that question a lot over the past, I don't know how long, but I think it's definitely an answer worth mentioning. So I'll probably start saying that a little bit more, because I think it is pretty true, and I don't think it's a bad thing that it's true. Because I feel like if I wasn't making content on Minecraft, I probably wouldn't be, you know, so trying to do new ideas and things. So yeah. Thank you, Shakira. Copper is weaker than iron? Yeah, probably. I know it does look like I really like green and white, but it's just the color palette of the build project I'm working on. So in reality, I don't really like green and white that much. Just so happens to look like it. You know? You know what I'm saying? Buttons, trapdoors, levers will go somewhere else. Frog lights. Copper torch. So right now I'm putting away materials from the previous build so that I can try and start planning an area where I want this new build to be. So the next building is going to be the Emerald Spire Library. It's going to be a very tall Gothic style building that's going to house librarian villagers to hopefully have the trades for every single enchanted book within the game. So that is the goal, and I'm trying to find a location to build it so that it's kind of far away from the hospital, because I don't really want any problems to arise with lots of villagers being close to each other. So that's the goal anyways. That is the goal. Levers, redstone. Hello, hot dog. It's going pretty good. How are you doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Sorry I didn't see you just a moment ago. How my dirt shulker boxes are always full. Kinda ruins the point. Seems like all my materials got pretty well used up though, which is lovely to see. Forage day? What in the world? Special day coming up in 2 days? What is coming up in 2 days, Mr. Hot Dog Man? Enlighten me. I do not know what's in 2 days, unfortunately. I would guess that it's your birthday. But I'm not quite sure. Oh wow, it is? Hell yeah. Well, happy early birthday. W's for Hot Dog Man in the chat. How old are we turning? How old are we turning, sir? 23. Hell yeah. Congrats, congrats, man. Happy early birthday. Any big plans? By chance? Any big plans by chance? What if I just grew my hair so long to where it covered my entire face? That'd be lovely. What's up, Deanna? How's it going? For both Deanna and Hot Dog, Jibby is on the premises. He might appear in the background tonight, but I know you guys have been looking for him, so just to let you know, he is on the premises. He's traipsing around doing up to no good. He's up to no good. Okay, let me go ahead and trade a little. Okay. He can do only that. Yeah. By the way, there is a new video out on YouTube. So if you guys haven't checked it out yet, I'm trying to improve some editing skills, so I'd greatly appreciate any and all feedback. I've gotten a little bit so far that's been positive, saying they're liking it, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign, that's a good sign. I definitely feel like I need to be a little bit more making some TikToks about my stream progress, so hopefully we'll be having some videos on that coming soon. And all good stuff of that nature. Yes, I did see that, Hot Dog Man. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. And I never bought more rolling carrots. Which I need to do. Cybone, thank you for the follow. And it's nighttime and raining. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I have like a little bit of a sore throat. I was around some people who were smoking some pretty heavy cigars, and it like got up all in my throat, and now my throat's been like really irritated the past few days. It's like, I don't know. The cough drops don't even help. They're just like, do nothing. So that kind of sucks. But I don't know if that's a thing that can happen secondhand congestion, but can't really do too much. Anga, thank you for the follow. Okay, so first off, we're going to grab some magenta wool. And then we're going to see where might be a nice spot to build. I'm thinking this build is going to be a big square building. So I want to see where might be a nice spot. Maybe I could do it like right here. I don't know, I would have to take out the pond. I had plans for the pond, but now I kind of don't. I do have plans that I could probably do for the river over here. But as far as the pond, I don't think it really brings much to me. And I think that this area is too small, maybe? Maybe too small? But then again, how tall am I trying to make this build? I don't know. Duck pond for a park? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this pond anymore. But that's what it was originally, I saved it for. I originally saved it to be a pond. But I don't know how I'm feeling about that now. No, I didn't do that. Is it a square building? Hard to tell. Maybe I shouldn't make it a square? Why did the duck get arrested? Why? Why would a duck get arrested? Yeah, I don't think it should go here. And this area is just kind of like a weird pathway pattern. I don't know, I'm thinking about getting rid of this pond. Building right here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Which means I need to relocate my turtles. Need to relocate the turtles. So let me get some glass and leads to take them away. Got caught something quite okay. Right. Thank you. How long have you been building this whole city? A little over a year. Alright, let's go ahead and get some glass. And then I need leads. I actually don't know how many I'll need. Okay, and then let's get moving over here. I just realized I have leads but no fence to put them on. Well, I guess I don't need a fence. I'm gonna put the turtles, like, probably inside Type 101 now that I think about it. Yeah, it's been over a year. I think I started in like August of 25. Sorry, August of 24. So it's actually coming up on 2 years. Which I'm not super proud of, but it is how it goes. I beat the Ender Dragon kind of late. I think I had netherite armor before I defeated the Ender Dragon. Just because I wanted to be prepared. And obviously it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So the netherite armor was overkill. No, I finished Nova almost 2 years ago. Been a long time, man. Oh, you can't lead them. Oh, okay. Right. Honestly, just let them free roam. I don't really care that much. Let them free. Let them free. Excuse me. Turtle Pond is no longer going to be there, but maybe I'll just shrink the pond instead of get rid of it. Oh my god, the turtles are swimming. They haven't swam for so long. They have not swam for so long. And I'm gonna be removing their habitat like a great person. Oopsies. Yeah, I could probably just... I don't know what I could do actually. As far as where I put the pond. It's an accident. It was an accident. Alright, let's think about where we would like our building to be. I'm thinking one corner can be like here. Let's think about dimensions, shall we? What's up, Joseph? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. So what I'm thinking is maybe we go... I think let's go with a 64 by 64 square. And see what this looks like. And it looks like it's gonna be pretty big. Maybe too big? Definitely don't feel like I need all this room. So, yeah. Yeah, my goal is to not have an odd middle. I want an even middle. Well, now that you say it, an odd middle might not be a bad idea. Oh, running into the pathway. How big is this? Oh my God, Jesus, scared the hell out of me. I don't know, I feel like everything in my throat. Feels so bad right now. Okay, let me rebuild my building. Let's put the shulkers away. And then let me get a couple of this. How many pillars? No. Building the PS5 in your style? No. Never thought of that, actually. Okay, and then we need some stairs. Wow, that creeper really made a big dent. I would have known. I wonder how many TNT equivalent creeper is. Do you think that there's like an actual equivalence in between TNT and creeper damage? No, thank you for the follow. Daxie, thank you for the follow. Three-fourth? Huh. It's interesting. Days played 5,512. Alright, so how does this look? I'm afraid of it being similar to this building. Maybe let's see. Well, you know what? We're gonna work with what we got. Okay? We're gonna work with what we got. Like a statue? I'm definitely thinking of a statue. For some aspect. Just haven't decided on anything yet. King Orange, thank you for the follow. What do you think about this size? Pretty solid if you ask me. Pretty solid if you ask me. Okay, so now we just need to remove the water. Which is going to take lots of dirt. So let's go ahead and do that. No worries, Tyson. No worries, no worries. How are you? Are we gonna be sad about my rehabilitation of the turtles here? Yep, that is exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. Sucks, but that's what I gotta do. Construction needs to happen. Maybe we can build them like a sanctuary or something. But they could still be a part of the city that they grew up in. Just in their own element a little bit more. Doing pretty good, Tyson. I am prepping for a new build addition to my city project that I'm doing. So I am pretty excited about that. Pretty excited. There you go, bud. Yeah. I am no longer a part of Clockcraft R32. Sorry, Cerise, this is not a server, this is my solo world. Holy placements. Holy placements. You know, I feel like I have a better idea on how to actually fill in this dirt. It is a little bit unethical, but I don't know if I should still do it. I'm definitely kind of thinking about it, though. And it would go way faster. I was removed from it for not meeting the commitment requirements of the server, so we decided to part ways. If I don't do the unethical method. We were talking about the Clockcraft SMP. So yeah. You don't fill in the pond full. Oh, you mean the underneath layers? What if I want to leave it so that at some point in the land, like a water bubble will arise? What if I want this? Forgot one. The Planet City? I don't think I was ever doing a Planet City. Crazy? I was crazy once. You know what? Let me do my method. Because it will be faster. Even though it's slightly wonky. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, full of rats. Oh, today is Amazon Prime Day. I know what that means. I think I'm gonna buy myself a monitor. Just because I want to get myself something to be excited about. So that's what I want to do. So I think, for those of you who remember, I was talking about the monitor. I do want to get that. Give me a gift. Your gift will be... I will wear a hot dog costume on your birthday. I probably won't, but that would be sick. Thank you, Minecrafter. I appreciate you. Yes, we are building a big city. Bro, even if I were to order a hot dog costume, it wouldn't, like, arrive in time. Maybe I'll wear a hot dog skin in Minecraft. How about that? Now I gotta try to stream on your birthday. There we go. Now we should be able to do this a little bit faster. Using technology. Hello, Volusion. How's it going? Party store. I beg. How do you even achieve that? Just a lot of time working little by little at it. Oh, 1059 levels? Yes. Just AFK, trading, not putting yourself in that many dangerous situations as well. Now on Bedrock, I'm just using the Lightmatic mod with Easy Place to do this. Because I'm trying to move a bit faster. Filling the underbits. Well, unfortunately, I will have to wait till I re-uncover them. You guys think I should, instead of streaming very late at night, stream really early in the morning? That would be the Lightmatica mod. How long are you streaming for today? Hopefully about 3 more hours. Hopefully. I hate mornings. Oh. I use the Lightmatica mod with Easy Place. So Easy Place is a feature of the Lightmatica mod. I'm out of dirt. How is that possible? Well, I definitely say that it would probably be biased to ask you guys because right now it is late night and you guys are here. I don't know, I feel like early morning would be like maybe a little bit nicer for me so that I'm not sleeping all day. Or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I wonder what would happen if I did... I'm getting pushed. Not quite what I was looking for. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Blinkers? What? Oh. As long as you stream when I'm awake, we're good. Right. For me, it's 5 AM. So I think you should do early mornings. I kind of can stream a lot more frequently. Yeah, that's what I hear, because let's say I stream usually at like midnight. Right? Midnight is West Coast, East Coast is 3 AM. As far as the US, I don't think... No, there's a lot of people that are probably sleeping. You know? Maybe that could be a reason. Every time you stream, so I'm awake. Right. What would you do if I actually did that? Oh, you on, I don't know, Discord? It's 3:45 where I am. Yeah, I feel like, you know, all of us that are in the stream right now are like extremely night owls. Which maybe as grown adults we should not be night owls like this. I don't know. I don't know when a good day to try it would be. But like, let's say I started streaming from 8 AM to noon? Or maybe like a 7-11? Seven would be 10 AM Eastern Time, and the finish time of 11 would be 2 Eastern Time. Could be good. And then I would still have my whole day left to go work out or do my other stuff. My problem is sleep, because I work late at night, so if I were to have to wake up at 7 off the night that I worked, then I would be like really tired. Preferably before it's too early. Yeah, I could probably see that too. Stash building mods do you use? What does that mean? Just never end? Right. You know, I really appreciate the enthusiasm, hot dog. I don't know if I'll be doing that though. But I love that you're enthusiastic about it. Makes my day to hear that. For building mods, I just use Litematica with Easy Place. It's a great idea. Yeah, Litematica. Love watching once a month to see how much you've been building. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that. Do you notice anything different from a month ago? PC, I got a RTX 4070, an Intel i7-13700KF processor, 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, and 2 terabytes of SSD. Alright, and just like that, we now have a nice area to work with. Lovely. Bye-bye pond, indeed. Bye-bye pond. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to take this template let's remove the grass. I don't think the turtles will get saved, but maybe they will. We're gonna take this and then we're going to start designing in a testing world so that we can hopefully get a nice build here quickly. Go ahead and finish this. I'd be in here 24/7. I'd match my sleep schedule with yours so I'm first to chat when you wake up. Oh my god. That would be, honestly, some unreal dedication right there. Okay. So now that we've done this, is there anything else I need to do real quick on the survival world? Probably do a couple more villagers. Why not? I don't know, I feel like social media has been like kind of melting my brain a little bit recently. Like, all my For You pages are just all talking about how nobody is like able to get a job anymore. And like, me being a computer science close to graduating, I don't know, it's just really messing with me. I feel like. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's go ahead and get to designing, shall we? I have a pretty decent idea of what I'm looking for, so we will see if we can bring that to life. Yeah, I do remember that. That was fun times. I do not have a hardcore world. I do not. Okay, so now we're in our testing world where we last built our potion brewery cafe. Before that, we built the M City Hospital. For that, Maze Bank. Mineshaft building. Look at the mineshaft building. So blank. So blank. Then the resin farm. Even the M City Ballers Stadium. And the PS5 building and the Snake Hotel. And then this monstrosity, which we're still saving up gold to build. So, got a lot of stuff going on. Okay. Let's go ahead and start a new build here. I feel like I should grab some blocks for my inventory. Well, I guess it's okay. My Minecraft username is Perslatum9, same as TikTok. Alright, so here's our border that we have to work with. Looking lovely. Go ahead and start a recording here. And then we'll go ahead and paste this. And the turtle's pasted too. Right. Anyways. Yes, it is a survival world, but we are designing a build, so we do that here. Okay, so first things first, with a perimeter, we want to decide where the center is. Okay, so we have 72 and 54, which means that this should be the center. Okay. Where's the rapid place one? Okay. 2 block center isn't even a number. What do you mean? Okay. Okay. Working on Project Nova? Yeah, that was a little over 2 years ago. Very, very long time. Okay, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is we are going to basically build half of this. I think that's the way I want to go with this. So we're just going to do symmetry this way, and then I want to go ahead and start with a door. Okay? So, what was that noise? Batman, thank you for the follow. L sore throat in the chat. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with a door here. We want this building to be relatively tall, following a Gothic style. So basically what the Gothic style means... Well, maybe I should have actually done this symmetry better. What this means is that we want tall and pointed arches. So right now we're creating maybe like a doorway of some sort. Again, I'm kind of just winging this. Don't really know exactly what's going on. Just kind of seeing what happens. I can already tell you that's a really, really large door. Probably too large. So So let's shrink that a little bit. Maybe we'll bring this up a little bit and try again. Something like this, maybe? Okay. Dehydrate. Oh. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, and I do have a reference image that I'm trying to take inspiration from, so I will be looking at that for this build. Excuse me. Alright, so now that we have our one arch here, we want to try and see what happens if we do another more blunt arch. Like so. Okay. And then I want my corners to be a little protruded. So how we're gonna do this is maybe like something along these lines. It's all about creating protrusions in your builds. Gives them a little more complexity, a little more variety. Okay. And then we want some center pillars here that kind of illustrate this whole thing as being pretty substantial. This. Okay. Then we'll have some little windows here, windows here, windows here, so on and so forth. Thank you, John. Very cool. Very, very cool, dude. I don't even know. Alright, so now we're gonna take this and we're gonna go to the height of this second arch, maybe? Don't we all not know where we'd be without the information? It'd be a lot more sad as a person, I feel. Definitely a lot more sad. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna probably do maybe a little inseam. So we're gonna have a lot of windows on this building, similar to the hospital. I feel like there's not much really good way to do this. I guess we'll just go with that. Okay. Like so. I'm gonna build this one up. So right now we're building some tall Gothic windows for the building, which are gonna be a big part of the building's wall mass. It's gonna be some windows. At least that's what we're going for. Okay. Looks like here we have a little bit of a 2-block window, so I'm gonna see if we can squeeze these in, which it looks like we should be able to. Very nice, we can get 3 of those windows in actually. That's pretty much exactly what I was looking for. Did very well in the dimensions somehow. Not exactly sure how that worked, but W dimensions. Now my ear is hurting for some reason. Excuse me. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Deanna, thank you for the 7-stream watch streak. W Deanna, hell yeah. It's absolutely amazing. Okay. Lovely. And then this will just be a wall, I think. Not much motion we can really do there. Okay, let's go ahead and do another window. Actually, no, this is not going to be a window. I guess let's see if we can pronounce this edge and these pillars a little bit more. Especially these corner ones. See what that looks like. Okay, looking good. Well, actually, I don't know if it's looking good. I don't know. Maybe just instead have vertical, more pronounced corners. Should make a sulfur city with the new blocks? I should. I have not updated yet, but I haven't really played around with the blocks either. But I think that they're probably going to be pretty cool. Haven't really seen many people use them yet, but you never know. Ugh. I'm gonna try and trust the process on this one. Just a little bit. Maybe instead of these like hard corners, I can soften the corners by removing the diagonal pillar. So they still look a little more prominent, but they're not so bulky. I think I like that. Be one more block away from the windows. One more block away from the windows. I don't know, I'm not minding this right here. I don't mind this. I kind of like this, actually. Hydrate lately? I have not. Got a little sore throat. I was around somebody smoking a lot at a Nino. So my throat's been like messed up ever since. Okay, I definitely think that these pillars should be a little bit more decorated, but also have some depth. There's not gonna be any windows on these pillars, so I wanna remember that. Command V to drink agua for free? What? With a free ski? I will in just a second, so don't worry. Okay. And I want this archway to be a little thicker. See what that looks like. Not bad. Not bad. Oh my god, Anglecraft with the hydrate. Have I seen Anglecraft in the chat? God, this hydrate's gonna hurt so bad. You guys don't understand. It's gonna hurt. Oh, I don't wanna do it. It's gonna hurt. God. Mostly of Yes. I don't think I have anything warm to drink. I don't think I have tea, to be honest. The only thing I could do is a coffee, but I don't think that's a good idea right now. But I appreciate this suggestion. Okay, let's do this side of the build. To the middle anyways. Warm watered down McDonald's Sprite? Right. That would be so just what I need. Okay. Is that just too many windows? Maybe. What if instead of all this funny business, I were to center the windows a little bit differently? What if we went for... How would this look? Not great. Not great. Okay, let's try... Let's try doing the windows with a 2-block space in the middle. There you go, that'll work. Beautiful.
Hello there.
Hello, Scuba. How's it going? How's it going? Been a minute. What you up to, boss? With how I mirrors it? Hell yeah. Of course, of course. Okay, bang. Okay, that's what we're looking like. Let me get rid of these rulers because they're annoying. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Now, what am I gonna do with all this room? I have no idea. Playing Overwatch is actually super fun, and I've been going to the gym. I need to lean out. Hell yeah. Would you ever try a carnivore diet? Would you ever try this? Okay, so now, what we're gonna do... You would love the carnivore diet? Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna create our next level here, which is gonna be a bit indented, if you will. Kind of a complex shape we got going on here, but hopefully it works out. Right. Okay. I am not in Clockcraft anymore. How do you play so far away using the Lightmatica mod? Second floor? Yeah, we're gonna have, well, maybe not floors, but there's gonna be a lot of layers to the build. To try and make it look a little nicer. That's the goal anyways. Should probably do this in a different color, huh? So that it's easier for you guys to see the different parts. Okay, and then... How tall do we make this? That's a good question. Lovely, lovely little rough estimate to how big we were looking for. Oh, are you serious? I didn't mean to do that. God dang it. Steak and chicken and not seafood, but hey, chicken and beef and lamb and pork sounds good. Hell yeah. Imitation crab? Haven't heard of that. Just like lobster or crab or fish, and I also like shrimp, but like a good shrimp. Huh. Yeah. Blocks in front of windows? Yeah, I'll probably cycle back to do those, because those aren't super important. So yeah, I'll probably cycle back for those. Okay. I think I'm doing fine so far. I don't really know. What's up, Vibing with Wade? How's it going? For those of you guys who don't know, Mr. Vibing with Wade here in the TikTok chat is another Minecraft streamer here on TikTok. So if you guys aren't already checking out or following Vibing with Wade, make sure to click on his name, maybe give him a follow. How we doing? How we doing? Welcome, welcome. Mr. Vibing. What's going on, man? I'm doing alright. I got a pretty nasty sore throat at the moment because I was in very close proximity to someone smoking the nastiest cigar I've ever smelled in my life. My throat has been messed up for a couple days now, which really sucks, but other than that, it's okay. Designing yet another new build, which is always fun. I personally find the designing process more often than not pretty fun for me, so you know, I think that I'm very happy about. Can you fix it, please? It's messing with me. Blocks in front of the windows? What do you mean?
Bandy.
What's up, Bryson? How's it going? How tall is it gonna be? Because maybe you can make it look like an infinite bookshelf illusion. Oh. Huh. See, I just YOLO my builds. Yeah, I think that's definitely a valid way of doing things. For sure. I used to do that. But I don't know, I've been enjoying doing this, so if I enjoy it, it means I'm less likely to get burnt out, which is overall good for me. And I just realized that my mirroring is gone. Yay. It's so fun.
Oh great, Doom is here on TT.
What's up, Doom? How's it going? Thank you for the heart mean to go popular. For those of you guys who don't know, Mr. Doom here in the TikTok chat, in the pinned comment, is another Minecraft streamer here on TikTok as well. How we doing, Mr. Doom? Thank you for the heart mean to go popular. I see the missing blocks that someone was talking about now. I see. How do I fix this? I guess just do a different color. No, pink we don't do. I already did pink. Just woke up, testing a new sleep schedule. Is this earlier or later than you normally wake up? Alright, now our windows are orange instead of purple. Usually wake up at 4, so what time is it for you now? Could you imagine waking up at 4 a.m.? 2:30? Oh, so same time zone. Huh. Waking up at 4 and now you wake up at 2:30? Oh, hell no. Oh my god, that sounds like... It sounds interesting.
10:30 p.m. and I've just woke up. You think I can last the whole day or no?
Went to sleep at 10:30 p.m. and what time is it for you now? Yeah, way too early. Okay, it's like freezing outside. Let me turn this fan off. How far can P and I do the splits? No reveal? Ah! Apparently not that far. Ah! What about the other way? Ugh. Apparently not that much either. Oh. Okay. Don't forget your stretching, Tim.
What team are you rooting for in the World Cup?
I am rooting for... I have no idea. I'm rooting for the US. They're probably already out now that I think about it. I'm rooting for Argentina. I don't know, I feel like these bits are not really going to be useful, but it's okay. No, they're not. We win it all. Yes. Let's go. I officially dislike Doom more now. Right. Weight is 2-3. What? I feel like newborn babies are taller than 2-3. Actually, no, that's probably not true. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then we're gonna take this. And then probably some of this. You can see the areas where my easy place failed me. My toes, of course. What? Oh, hell no. The United States is still in the World Cup. They actually are a solid team. Okay. Well, then I'm rooting for the US. What does the US have that's notable? Wait, so if the World Cup is only every 4 years, do they have like a regular league that they have like a championship that happens every year or no? Like, it doesn't make sense. I know, right? We have missiles? What? I blew up? Think of the fall. Right. What a username. Pelusic, but he's injured. I don't think I spelled his name right. Ah. No idea who that is, but I appreciate the effort in trying to enlighten me on who that is.
It's basically just like club trophies, then there's continent trophies, and the World Cup is like the Holy Grail.
Club trophies. And how do you get a club trophy? You have to win in the club for the year or something? Sounds very confusing for an outsider. You ever seen Alex Morgan? Nope. Forever hate it. How do you get this over to your world to build it in survival? I use the Limatic mod. Huh. Interesting. Now just imagine that the red bits are all glass, which is what we are going for. Okay. Oops. On this side.
Club trophies are like if Barcelona wins a trophy for their league, or like the UCL is an example of a club tournament.
Huh. Okay, interesting. Do you predetermine what each color means, or do you think of it on the spot? No, I do not predetermine what each color means. The only reason that I use different colors is to isolate different elements of what I might replace later. So, for example, when you use Axiom, you can select all of a specific block type to replace it with something. So, like, let's say I wanted to make the trim, the orange trim, I wanted to make it quartz, right? Well, I can select it all because it's the same block and it's isolated. So then I can go ahead and make it quartz quickly. So it's basically like I'm designing a coloring book, and then all I have to do is color it in, essentially. I would say, if anything, I'm a little more into basketball. No football whatsoever. Shout out coloring book. Yeah, so when if I ever have a kid, I'm putting them into coloring books. My kid's gonna go ranked in coloring book, because there's so much you can do with it. Ranked coloring book competitor. Maybe that's just called artist, but we didn't talk about it. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is have some... we can have maybe a little... maybe let's do this and something like that. Have a little window edge here of some sort. Okay, looking good, looking good. Building is gonna be huge. I don't know what goes on the inside of a build like this. I mean, I know I gotta make it functional, but jeez. My throat hurts very bad. Yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Very little window, but a window nonetheless. As a matter of fact, maybe I should bring this out a little bit more. Wawa, thank you for the follow. And for Cookie Crisp. Oh yeah. I think books. Probably blocks. Okay. Right. Thank you so much for the insight. Okay, this is what we're looking like at the moment. It's a little weird. Yeah, a little weird. For sure, for sure. Okay. So now what I'm thinking of doing... Let's think. Okay, I don't really know how much smaller I can go on this side. TBH. Why I choose these blocks? Because they're just template blocks. I'll put in real ones after. They're just to help me design. You don't like my wool build? It's very colorful. How could you? Okay, this actually looks like it's gonna be a lot larger than I was anticipating. So I need to like figure this out with a quickness on what I'm exactly doing. Because I'm getting a little bit confused right now. Pre-orders come out in 2 days, can't wait. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna use these blocks. Burj Khalifa? Hell yeah, that was a super long time ago. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for GTA 6, but also not in a weird way. I don't really know how to explain it. Same thing for Black Ops 2 coming to PlayStation, like I'm excited for it, but also not. Like, I used to play that game so much. But, I don't know. Maybe I just have trouble getting excited for things sometimes. You know? GTA 6 gonna flop. Definitely has like the highest expectations of all time. Alright, Deanna, you have a good one. Appreciate you sticking around while you did. And this is not the same shape. Should it be though? Okay, let me think about what I'm doing here. Because I'm getting very confused. Okay, so corner. Okay. Corner. So in order for us to have a corner, we have to do this. Corner. And then another corner. Okay, and it should be relatively similar in height. I don't know, I feel like it's just looking like the Villager Hospital a lot. Alright, Vivin, you have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. It's off by 1 block. Oh. Okay, and now we can really focus on these intermediary guys, which are kind of nutty. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm gonna take this. Gonna blend that here. And this tower will be a taller tower. That goes from like... I don't know, here or so? Looks like St. Peter's something. I have no idea what that is. A vacation city cathedral? I have no idea what that is either. St. Peter's Basilisk? What is that? What is that? Okay, now that we've done this, for the middle bit, okay, let's build some sort of ledge here. Oh, my freaking throat. Still have yet to see Jibby. I don't know where he went. He's probably downstairs or something. It's not vacation. Vatican? What is that? It might as well be vacation. Dream vaccination spot? Shout out to anyone who knows what that is. Goat vaccination spot? What do y'all know about that goat vaccination spot? Vatican City Cathedral. What in the world? I feel like this looks nothing like it. This one has like domes on it. I don't have any dome. Builder's domed. Well, I wasn't planning on a dome for this building. I was planning for it to be one of those really spiky tall ones. That was the goal anyways. Oh my god, look at the interior space. Holy moly. That's too much interior space. I don't know what to do with all that. Oh shoot, hell yeah, Nicole. Passed the dermatology exam? It's amazing. Hell yeah. W's for Nicole. Congrats, congrats. Yes, Doom, yes. That is a real statement. So real. Congrats, congrats, Nicole. We are all so happy to hear that. Oh! Going in right now? While watching a TikTok live? Oh my goodness. We're sending so much good luck your way. We're sending it through the screen. Trust. Yeah, I still have no idea how the emojis work on TikTok. I can't figure it out. Alright then, best of luck. Dog hot? Right. We love ourselves some dog hot. Love ourselves some dog hot. Absolutely. Ow! Okay. I don't know how people design for extended periods of time. Like, I feel like I'm getting so much progress, but also no progress. Right, that's such a good redeem hydrate. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Does this even look right? I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing rough shapes, I think. I think that's the strat for me right now. Trying to make everything in my life make sense. I love the little holes that I just be carving every once in a while. Quadrilaterals? What is that? Quadrilaterals? I do not. It's like a thing with 4 sides. Oh, God. Maybe I'm getting somewhere. Hard to tell at the moment. Lagging. Oh my god. Bullying some random villager's house. Just because I can. Interesting. Don't know how to feel about this at the moment. What the hell? Did I just do this? Making a mess everywhere. Lagging? Lag is bad. Don't say anything while we're lagging. You know what platform wouldn't have any lag right now? Right. Okay. Love, thank you for the follow. Okay, then we're gonna do the red one, not as tall. Like this. Okay. Definitely this blue one will come down much more. Now that I'm sitting here looking at it. How far down? Probably about to here. Is the vision coming together? I don't know. Put a 1 in the chat if you're starting to see the vision. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not. Put a 3 in the chat if you're lagging. Put a 4 in the chat if you're sleeping. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3. The vision is invisible. Yo, ban me. I'm so confused. Looks good and it's just starting. Thank you. Lee, thank you for the follow. The vision is invisible. Okay. Can't be that bad. Surely. My confidence just went like -5. I don't know what to think anymore, but we're just going for it. The vision is transparent. What? What's up, Megan? How's it going? Long time indeed. How's it going? How's it going? No, I need you to be honest. I just need to know if that's honest or trolling. I need you to be honest. Over everything. Because I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just doing. You know? So... That is so not correctly spaced. That was old hot dog, not new hot dog? Right. You do be looking very cool, thank you. Do you guys want to see my reference image? By chance? Maybe that would help. Alright. You guys ready? This is my reference image. Take a nice, good gander at it. Okay. Notice this. Spikes. Notice down here. I don't know why there's realistic cars here, but... Holy chat BBC. Very gothic church vibes. Okay. So am I doing a somewhat accurate representation? Looks exactly the same. See, I don't know if you're lying now. I don't know. The hot dog man is fibbing. Question mark? Exclamation mark? Smiling face with sunglasses? Are you fibbing, Mr. Hot Dog? Are you fibbing again? Poke a hot dog into the top of the spine. Yes. It's done, it'll look good. What? Is it different because it's not complete? Okay, I see. It does trust. Okay, thank you. Candyman, Candyman, the baddest man of all the land. Look at Maze Bank is still taller than this. How's that even possible? Yes, I'm designing on Java. How long have you live for? I do have a YouTube channel. All you gotta do is type !socials in the chat and it should come up. And I have been live for 2.5 hours. It's taken me 2.5 hours to design this. Maybe that's good, maybe that's not. Not too sure. These spikes are getting very tall. What does that say? 2 years? Is that actually what that says? Oh my god. Thank you so much, CBC. Holy. 2 years. My god. Those are some ancient times of PN9. I don't like how this is like weird. Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much. WCBC in the chat. You know, I was just a little baby. Oh my god. So much about PNN's life was different 2 years ago. So much was different. Very, very tall spikes. And a very, very large building. And a very, very sore throat. Favorite film? I would probably say... Probably Inception. That was pretty memorable, I'd say. I haven't watched it in forever, though.
Hydrate.
Oh no. Oh, that's gonna hurt so bad. Why? I don't even have any more water after this. Where's my gym bag? I'm so cold in here, I literally have goosebumps. Been so long since I wore a hoodie. Okay. Go get Jibby. What if he's sleeping? How could I get better at doing layouts like you've done for that? Practice. Practice using mods, finding an inspiration picture, whether it's AI generated or anything. Definitely all of those. Oh. Okay, I don't actually have any honey. What block palette are you going for? Emerald and green. Emerald and white. Like you can see over here. I'm just using these colors to get the shape done. Alright, let me go look for the cat and then I'll see if I can bring him.
I suppose it did sound funny.
He was indeed sleeping.
Used to lie on the beach, close my eyes, may there be a pretty girl lying in the sand next to me.
Colon.
I'm so cold. Nicole, thank you for subscribing. Tier 1 for 8 months. W Nicole in the chat, thank you so much. How are you? Whoa. He has arrived. He's like, you son of a gun, why you lift me out of my sleep? There you go, here's Chibi. Let me close my window. I have food poisoning. Oh no. Nicole's always going through it. What the hell? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you feel better soon. Hey. Oh my god. What was that? Oh. No name, thank you for the follow. What's up, Persley Adam? How's it going? Yeah, I don't know, I have a really bad, like, sore throat that came from sitting next to someone smoking a really strong and bad cigar. And ever since I sat next to them at the table where you bet on things and you play a game, I've been like really irritated in my throat, which hurts. And the cough drops, they do like nothing. I don't know what's wrong with them. Now I'm freezing. Why is Nicola's life so mean to her? It's actually insane. Is there any good news, perchance? Maybe it's a balance? Not poker, but blackjack. I don't have hot tea, unfortunately. I know. I don't know, bro. Did they get my conceal approved? Oh, Lord. Hell yeah. You know what? Hell yeah. That's what we like to see. That's what we love to see. Hell yeah. Okay, I do have to be careful of build height. I can use... What can I use? I can use Type A 101 as a guide. Oh yeah, that's way up there. Okay, hopefully I'll have enough room. Hmm, 4 cents. Sounds like a pretty good price. And the only tea I have in my home is triple tea. Gotta go Friday for fingerprinting? Hmm. Okay, okay. Very cool. So this is gonna be our center spike. And I'm trying to see where it should be at roughly. Excuse me. I have to kind of build up to this. Maybe make it a little bit wider. Sorry, this is just my solo world. Driving home tomorrow, so 9 hours on the road? Oh, hell no. That sounds not so fun. Goodness gracious. What do I do for the middle? Okay. Let's make the red spikes a little lower, so we'll bring the blue up a bit. I do it like every 2 to 6 weeks, drive back and forth. From your home to where? Justin, thank you for the follow. Jenny mod, okay. Right. Dog be yapping about some crazy stuff. Okay, and then we'll go 2, 3, 4. Shout out to Eska Man. Shout out to Eska. VA to the hubs. TN to VA. Oh lord. Excuse me. You're welcome. Winnie the Pooh or Disney Castle? Could do that at some point. I used to watch them. Wait a minute. I had a feeling that's not how that worked. Wait, what am I doing? I'm so lost and confused right now. Holy. There you go. I don't even know, should this one extend all the way down? Feels like it shouldn't, but maybe it should. Winnie the Pooh, donate $10 if you do it. No, shoot. You might have yourself a bargain. Ah, God. Interesting, interesting. I am intrigued. Plus Pooh Bear somewhere, $10. Hell yeah. Something to think about. Oh my days, dude, it feels so bad. I'm not talking that much. It just hurts. Everything hurts in my throat and voice and just... Okay, let's see how we're doing. God. Why so much pain? Horror movie? Oh lord. It sounds horrible. Why would we watch this? Articulate Callum? No. What's up, Keenan? Looks like the Empire State Building. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a tiny bit. Maybe a lot of it. I actually don't know what the Empire State Building looks like. Super well, anyways. I guess maybe I just bring this down. Fill up this big open space. Any tips on how to be more creative when building? Build from inspiration, build with practice, watch for other people build. And yeah, I think those are the big three. The big three. Vicks helps everything. What about mints? I have cough drop, but I don't feel like they work that well.
PA9 what is up plus from Flying Dutchman Air.
Oh my goodness. What's up, Rio? How's it going? PA9, more like Sore Throat 9. How's it going? TTS worked. Vicks on your feet with socks, stop coughing overnight? What? What in the world? I'm less effective if you use too many. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
Hope you feel better, PA.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Been getting me very down. I don't want to do anything with my day. Just want to be lazy. Watch TikToks I don't even like. I see what's wrong here. Okay. Very cool. Someone mutt me. Throat Goat 9. Okay. Right. Sosa, thank you for the follow. Now you're just fibbing. Always fibbing. Wonder how many people know what fibbing means. It's actually a Greek Latin term. No, it's not. I made that up. You know, sometimes I just want to stream Clash of Clans. But I don't. I want to, though. Slurping. You watch any series like Prison Break or Dexter? No, I do not. Trivial Minor or White Lie? Right. How we feeling? How we feeling? Rate the vision on a scale of 1 to 10. Not like shaders will help much, but 67. Okay. I just play something. I don't know. Rate the vision of the build. Scale of 1 to 10. Anyone? Any takers? $100,000. 9.67. 10? Thank you. Thank you. So we might be messing with it, is what you're saying. Now let me see Type A 101 next to it to make sure it's not too tall and it's gonna go out of build height. Oh yeah, we got room. Look at how big Type A 101 is. Isn't that insane? How many blocks is it? 74K? I thought it would be more, low-key. Too old for 67? Yeah, you're about to be 23, dude. Come on now. Leave those behaviors in 22. Now you have to be like democratic with your speech. Actually, I rate this a 9 because you can see the contrast and the depth and the complexity really stands out here. I would rate the complexity and depth a 10. I would rate the size and scale maybe an 8. I would rate the completeness of the template 5. Easy, thank you for the follow. Building, I would say practice, watching others, and having an inspiration image. Okay, looking good, looking good. Looking good. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for me for tonight. I want to thank y'all for watching. For those of you guys who made it this far into the stream, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that follow button to see more Minecraft content like this. If any of you guys play Clash of Clans, make sure to check out my clan, which is now displayed on screen. We're always looking for new members to go absolutely crazy with. So definitely recommend checking me out. I'm sorry, hot dog. My throat hurts and I'm tired. So yeah, until we see each other again next time, first, make sure you guys are doing your 3 things for me. First, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves mentally, making sure to take a deep breath every once in a while. Be proud of yourself for everything you've worked for and everything you've accomplished. And be willing to talk to someone if you ever feel like you're going through something by yourself. I promise whoever you're thinking about talking to is probably a lot more willing to talk to you than you ever might realize. Second, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves physically, making sure to get some exercise, get that heart pumping, that blood flowing, that oxygen circulating. And third, arguably most important, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves spiritually, whatever that means to you. Make sure you are putting in the effort to keep yourselves happy and healthy in that regard. And with that being said, we will see you guys next time, where we will work more on designing the Emerald Spire library build. Okay? Alright then, y'all. Adios. Have a great night. I'm gonna go rest my throat. No pause. Bye-bye. Mm.